What's good? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast coming to you via the YouTube airways. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K Sap. And today, man, we got a great show lined up for you guys. But when you come across the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you'll know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. And if it's your first time coming across the platform and you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, post your comments, share the video out, and make sure you give the video a thumbs up. I see everybody in the comment section, #salute. And you know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, today's show, man, let's get right off into it. We're going to take this one all the way back up to Boulder, Colorado. Now, there's some major concerns about Shedeur Sanders' health. Now, you know the quarterback was the most sacked quarterback in college football, sustained 53 sacks. And you know the last game, he had to set out. But prior to that, in a couple games at the halftime, he had to take a couple cortisone shots because, noticeably we saw him limping around on the field, and come to find out that it was his back. There's reports out there that, he has a fractured back. None of the injury report has been revealed, but there's speculations that, his back was fractured. So the last game of the season, he was forced to set out, man, concerning of his health, man, because, he's a young quarterback, 21 years of age, got a bright future ahead of himself. And, the offensive line was not able to protect him. And, he was getting beat up. I mean, he was taking some punishment, but he was gutting it out, man. Just like his coach said and his father said, he got that dog in him, man. He gutted it out. But, it's concerns out there for his health, man. And it's the holiday season, and they're at home now with their dad in Texas, in Canton, Texas, at Coach Prime's house. And there was some footage surfacing around on the internet from well-off media showing him getting treatment on his back. He was in his house. Dion got that high state house. We got everything in there, and, he had his masseuse there. And, basically Shedeur Sanders was getting treatment. And this is what he had to say.
Dang, go.
Who you think you are, bro?
You can't even answer the phone, bro.
When you coming?
Just now, bro.
Outside.
That's why I had the location on. I was seeing where you was at.
Yeah, on my way. Bro, we stood in traffic in Terrell for about 2 hours. I mean, an hour.
Bro, my back hurts so bad today, bro. Why people in that comments come out, he on the horse, but he hurt his back. He didn't ride the horse, they just sat on it.
Oh, for real.
Huh?
Like it's a conspiracy that your back is broken.
They ain't seeing this though, bro.
Wow, so you heard it from the horse's mouth, man. Even his brother said it's a conspiracy out there that your back is broken. But, Shedeur said, man, hopefully they not seeing this. But, the information's out there. Well-off media's put it out there. Y'all go check out his channel, man. He gives you in-depth insight of everything that's going on. But we just praying for the safety and the health of Shedeur Sanders, man. Hopefully, he can get back the start of the spring. That's when you're dealing with a back injury, that's tough, man. And like his dad said, he's vowed to protect him. And in the transfer portal, they bringing in offensive linemen to help bolster up that, that front to protect him. But going into next season, man, they got to keep Shedeur upright. Shedeur had an excellent season, burst of all the, sacks that he had, man. I mean, he still had a good completion rate. But there's concerns, just like Coach Prime said. Shedeur Sanders will be back in the spring in 2024, according to Colorado's Buffalo's coach Deion Sanders, after the quarterback had his season ended via a back injury prior to becoming stricken and sidelined. Sanders had a completion rate of 69.3%, throwing 3,230 yards and 27 touchdowns, while the 21-year-old allowed just 3 interceptions, and he was also sacked 52 times in 11 NCAA games in the Pac-12. So, man, he's been sacked a lot. Then he sustained a fractured back that saw him skip the final game of the campaign due to the rough treatment of being sacked 4.27 times per game. But via a Zoom call, Coach Prime, who is his father of the youngster, confirmed he will be back. Oh, yeah, most definitely he'll be back for spring practice, Sanders said to the Associated Press. He just needs some rest and to heal up a little bit because he took a tremendous beating. And that provoked some things to me to do some things differently because the beating that he took. Sometimes people forget that I'm not only his coach, that's my son. So I understand that's how this isn't how it's supposed to go. We played youth league, high school, and HBCU, and we never been beaten up like this, Sanders added. Some things had to change in the aspect. Sanders boosted the team around his son. The Buffaloes began the season very bright, winning their first 3 games and holding a record of 4-2 in October 7th, following a 27-24 victory over Arizona State Sun Devils. But the dream end season, NCAA turned into an ash as they followed that win up with 5 straight losses to finish the campaign with a 4-8 record. Part of the reason was the offense, which failed to score 20 or more points, equivalent to 3 touchdowns and 2 extras on 4 occasions, which sometimes Sanders has immediately aimed to improve for the upcoming season, exciting his son. He's elated, Coach Sanders said, but so than anything, thinks football, he's thinking, okay, now we have more balance. Now we got to display a running game. You got 8 men in the box trying to stop the run. Now you got one-on-one on the outside. Not only did we upgrade the line, I don't know if y'all seen the receivers. These are starters that we're bringing in here. So everything has gone tremendously to another level. So hopefully, they can, turn it around in that aspect. We just praying for Shedeur that he has a speedy recovery, man. Them back injuries, man, they're hard to deal with, man. But, everything's trending in the right direction for Colorado as far as the transfer portal and all the commits. They overhauling that roster. Like I said, new coaching staff. So hopefully, man, they can put it all together. But, man, the major concern is Shedeur Sanders' health. Hopefully he can get better as soon as possible. But, it's trending in the right direction. He's getting his proper treatment, just like his Coach Prime said. He just needs to get the rest. So you guys, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. Keep supporting the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it out. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.